Hello, welcome to my video SK Mathematics. That is the exploring mathematics. Today I will discuss about the section formula of the coordinate geometry. So here it is the section formula. What is the section formula? Section formula means there are two sections to find the internal point or external point. Internal point means in between the 2 points we have to find internal point with definite ratios. An external point means you look at A and B are the 2 points. Suppose A and B are the 2 points given. We have to find the external point, the point outside, this side or this side, whatever that may be. This is known as what external section. So there are two sections. One is what external section. Second is what internal section. Internal section means in between the 2 points we have to find a point. Okay. So external section means beyond the what 2 point given point we have to find another point, that is okay with a definite ratio. So here is the section formula applies to find the position of a point in between the 2 points, in between the 2 point or the beyond the points. So according to the what the position of the point, so the section formula classifies into one is what internal section, second is what external section. So what is the internal section? Internal section means in between the 2 points a point is calculated, and beyond the 2 point another point is calculated. That is what external section formula. So here in between the 2 points, suppose A and B are the 2 given points. The position of what A equal to x1 y1, the position of B equal to x2 y2. These are the points position given. At the ratio m is to n, at the ratio m is to n, use m into x2 plus n into x1 by m plus n. Similarly, m into y2 plus n into y1 by m plus n. This is the point of internal section. So, external section with the same ratio m is to n. Suppose A equal to x1 y1 the position and B equal to the position of B equal to x2 y2. In this case, the external point C at the same ratio m is to n is calculated m into x2 plus n into x1, sorry, m into x2 minus n into x1 by m minus n. The ratio are what subtracted. And for y also m into y2 minus n into y1 by m minus 1. These are the points of external section. So here one of the what example. So in this example, find the internal and the external section point between 2, 3 and 5 and 6 at the ratio 3, 4 is to 4. You look at the ratio 3 is to 4, we have to find. So look at here, it is the one of the problem for internal and external section. The problem is here the first point x1 equal to 2, x2 equal to, so x1 equal to 2, y1 equal to 3, x2 equal to 5 and y2 equal to minus 6. At ratio m is to m equal to 3, n equal to 4. You look at here the ratio is given 3 is to 4 means first of all you consider this is what m and the second is what n. For internal section, first of all we have to find the point in for internal section. For internal section, the formula is mx1 plus nx2 and mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. Similarly, my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. And put these values. So all the values are written here. M means 3, x2 means 5, 3 into 5 plus n equal to 4 into 2 by m plus n means 3 plus 4. This is the position of the first x value. Similarly for y value, you look at m means 3 into y2 equal to minus 6 plus n into y1, n means 4 into y1 means 3 by m plus n, 3 plus 4 again. So simplification, on simplification they will get what 3 into 5 15 plus 8 23, 23 by 7, and here minus 18 plus 12 minus 6 by 7, and this is the position or this is the coordinate of the point in between the 2 points what x1 and y1. This is what internal section formula. But external section formula, instead of what addition, you have to apply what subtraction. So for external point, how to find? You will get mx2 minus nx1 by m minus 1 minus n. Similarly, my2 minus ny1 by m minus n. Now putting the same value, for the same point we have to find the both. You will get, again you put this value instead of what this plus, you just put minus 3 into 5 minus 4 into 2 by 3 minus 4 common minus 3 into minus 6 minus 4 into 3 by 3 plus 3 minus 4 again. So here you will get, here 15 minus 8 equal to 7 minus 7 by minus 1. Here it is minus 18 minus 12 equal to minus what? 30 by minus 1. So this is what 7 and this is 30. 730 is the what external point in between these two. Okay. So internal and external points are determined in this formula. Okay. So now we'll discuss about what are the significant of what internal point, section formula. So let us discuss about the significant of the section formula. Significant means what is the using of section formula to determine the midpoint of any 2 points. For example, A and B are any 2 given points. We have to determine the midpoint between the A and B. Suppose the position of A equal to x1 y1. Suppose you look at this is the figure. Here A position given x1 y1 and B position given x2 y2. Here position of what 2 points are given, that we have to find the midpoints. Midpoint C, suppose this one. For finding the midpoint, what is the ratio? The ratio is 1:1 because here it is 1 and there is also 1. So here you get, instead of m plus n, 1 plus 1 you put, that is what 2. The ratios are 1:1. 1 into x2 plus 1 into x1 by 1 plus 1, that is x1 plus x2 by 2. So here also for y value it is 1 into y2 plus 1 into y1 by 1 plus 1. That is, this is the midpoint of what 2 given points. For example, here for finding the midpoint, here is the one of the example you will get. The midpoint is for 1, 2 points are given what 1, 2 and 3 minus 2. The midpoint is are these 2 points. The first 2 point for x 1 plus 3 by 2 and second point you will get 2 plus minus 2 by 2. Here it is 1 plus 4, 1 plus 3, 4 by 2 equal to 2. Here 2 plus minus 2 equal to 0, 0 by 2 equal to 0. In this way you find what? The midpoint between any 2 points. This is the first significant. So let us discuss the significant of the second. You have to determine the what? Centroid of the triangle. So what is the centroid? Suppose ABC is the one of the triangle whose position are what x1 y1 and B x2 y2 and C x3 y3. So what is the centroid? Before knowing the centroid we have to know what is the median. Median means, suppose here D is the midpoint of what BC. On joining what AD is the median on BC. AD is the median on BC because D is the midpoint. So here the second point you will get, here is the second point, second median, and third median. On joining them you will get what? Third median. 3 median always intersect, or this is the concurrent. The median 3 median always concurrent a point, that is known as what? Centroid. Concurrent means the meeting point of what? 3 median. This is the centroid. So then how to find the centroid? Centroid. You will get at the point of centroid G, the ratio is 2:1. Here also 2:1. Here is also 2:1. Before finding this, so first of all you find the mid value of this. Here mid value of what? This point and this point equal to x2 plus x3 by 2. for y2 plus y3 by 2. This is what? Mid value. At what ratio? A 2:1 ratio. At 2:1 ratio, 2 into this point plus 1 into this point. So, for centroid G, at ratio 2:1, always it is the constant. You know what? For every triangle, it is what? 2:1. So, at 2:1 ratio, G is what? 2 into this point. 2 into this point means this x2 plus x3 by 2 plus 1 into this point. 1 into x1 by 2 plus 1. The ratio is 2 plus 1. For y value also, 2 into this point, 2 into y2 plus y3 by 2 plus, this is the internal section formula. You apply this, 2 into this point plus 1 into this point, 1 into y1 by 2 plus 1. So on simplification you will get 2 will cut here, 2 will cut here, also 2 will cut, then we will get what? Centroid of G equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3, x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. This is the centroid. And y value also we will get what? y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So finding the centroid, you apply this formula. Here 3 points are given, already 3 points, this point and this point, these points are given. Then you apply this formula for finding what? Centroid. So you look at one of the example I will tell you. If the vertices of a triangle, ABC, triangle ABC, A equal to given 2, 3, B equal to 4, minus 5, and C equal to minus 2, minus 7. So these are the 3 points given. Here the first point is x1, y1, second point is x2, y2, and third point is x3, y3. And the centroid, the position of the centroid. So how to find centroid? This is the formula you look at. Centroid G equal to, here x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 2. x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. Here it is the formula. Second formula, 3 plus minus 5 plus minus 7 by 3. So look at here. So G, here 2 will cut, here 4 by 3. And here minus 7, minus 5, minus 12 plus 3 equal to minus 9 by 3. This equal to, you will cut also, you can write what G equal to in a simplest form 3 by 4 minus 3. This is the position of what? Centroid. In this way centroid can be calculated. Suppose here the midpoints are given. In entrance type question, here it is the one of the entrance type question. Suppose here it is what? What given? Midpoint of the 3 sides are given. Then how to find the vertices of a triangle? Look at here. Also the centroid of the triangle. How to find the centroid? This is the special case for the entrance. This is the special case. If midpoint of 3 sides are given, x1 by 1, x2 by 2, and x3 by 3. Then also the centroid is applies same formula. Okay, for finding the centroid, G equal to again x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Here also you apply the same formula. Add these 3 values and divide by 3, then we will get the centroid value. These are the not the what vertices point. These are the midpoint given. Here the midpoint of the 3 sides given. Then also you apply the same formula. Okay. And this is the second significant. And third significant, suppose there are 2 points. Given what? 2, 5 and 7 minus 6. There are 2 points given. So a line joining points this and this, what is the ratio of intersection with x and y axis? So here you look at there are 2 points are given, 2, 5 and 7 minus 6. Here I will draw the coordinate. Here this is what x dash, and this is the origin, and this is the y dash. This is the origin. You know, it's 7 minus 6. This should be lies in the 4th quadrant, because here the plus and minus, this should lies in the what? 4th quadrant. 7 minus 6. And other point is 2, 5. 2, 5 means this 2, 5. This is the point 2, 5. This is in 1st quadrant. So here it is the x and y quadrant. So on joining them, they will get the straight line, this one. On extending this side, somewhere it also intersect what? Y axis. Somewhere it also intersect y axis. You look at on x axis, there is the point you say x0. Let's say the point is what? x0 you take. We have to find the ratio, at what ratio this line intersected by x axis. At what ratio the line intersected by x axis? At what ratio this line intersected by y axis? Suppose this is the point, the straight line intersected to y axis. Let's say the point is what? 0, y. So in this case you write what? Let the point x0, that the line intersect to x axis, and the point of 0, y, that the line intersect to y axis. Okay. So the ratio is not given. Here let me take the ratio equal to k:1. Here you take what? k:1. This side equal to k and this side equal to 1. Then how to find this ratio and this point? So look at, for finding this, first of all you get k into this point. K into what? This point means 7 plus 1 into this point means 2 by what? K plus 1. This for what? X. And second point is k into minus 6. K into minus 6 plus 1 into 5 by k plus 1 again. This point is equal to this x0. Because you look at a k:1 ratio, we have taken this point is what? x0. What do you get? This point equal to what? 0, and this point equal to x. When we equate this point equal to 0, then we find what? K value. So putting what? Equating 6k plus 5 by k plus 1 is equal to 0. Here k equal to 5 by 6. So this ratio equal to 5 by 6. So k:1 equal to what? The ratio k:1 equal to 5 by 6. 5:6. So here k value already got. So we have to find this point. This point means x and 0. This second point is 0, but we have to find the value of x. So how to find the value of x? This equal to x. So here x equal to this one. You putting what? K value equal to 5 by 6. On solving them, then you get what? X value. Okay. So you look at how to find x value. X equal to, so k into 7 means k. What is the value of k? 5 by 6 into 7 plus 1 into 2 equal to 2 by k plus 1 means 5 by 7 5 by 6 plus 1. On solving them, then we get what? 2 is the LCM here. 35 plus 12, 47 by 6. Here also 11 by 6. 6 caught, then we'll get what? 47 by 11. So the point of intersection to the y-axis equal to, therefore point on x-axis. So what is the point on x-axis? X-axis point is what? 47, 11 by 11, 0. This is the point, because x value equal to 47 by 11 and this is 0. Okay. In this way you find the intersecting point and also the ratio that a straight line joining between any two given point intersect to x-axis. Similarly, for finding y-axis also we use the same format. Let's say the straight line intersect to y-axis. So here it is the 2 points given. Okay, here is the external point. You look at it. This is the point what 25 and is 7 minus 6. So this is the point. Let's say again you take what this is the lambda and this is 1. This side equal to lambda and this side equal to 1. You take what lambda is to 1. That one we have to take. At lambda is to 1. The point of intersection equal to lambda into 7. Lambda 7 plus 1 into 2 by lambda plus 1 comma lambda into minus 6 lambda plus here 5 into 1 5 by lambda plus 1 is equal to on y-axis. You look at the point is what 0y. This point you take 0y. So we have to find what 0y. So first of all what to do here? First of all you equate this to this. Then find what lambda. After finding the value of lambda you put here, then you get what y value. So finding lambda, so what to do here? 7 lambda plus 2 by lambda plus 1 is equal to 0. On cross multiplying, then we will get what 7 lambda plus 2 equal to 0 and lambda equal to minus 2 by 7. The ratio is minus 2 by 7. This indicates what external ratio. Remember this one. This is the external ratio. If minus come, the ratio value equal to what minus come, the lambda is to 1 equal to, again you take what lambda is to 1 equal to minus 2 is to 7. Okay. So this value you put here, instead of lambda you put what minus 2 by 7, minus 2 by 7, then you get what y value. For y equal to, therefore y equal to what value you will get? Minus 6 lambda equal to minus 2 by 7 plus 5 by, again you put here minus 2 by 7 plus 1. Here it is what 35 minus 12 equal to what 23 by 7. Here it is 1. 7 minus 2 5 by 7. This one you put, then get what 23 by 5. So here on y-axis the point is 0y. So what is the point on y-axis? The point on y-axis is equal to, therefore the point on y-axis. So 0y is the point on y-axis. So you take what 0 y value equal to 23 by 5. So these are the few example and application of what of the section formula. So here is the what second topic of coordinate geometry. Later we will discuss more about the coordinate geometry. If you like my video, share it and like it, and also subscribe it. Okay, thanks for watching patiently.